Good evening, dear students. This is an introductory video of chapter number 8, How do organisms reproduce? See, we are able to see different kinds of organisms. How is this possible? Yes, it is possible because these organisms produce the individuals of their own kind. That is, they produce the individual of their own kinds by the process of reproduction. So in this chapter, we are going to learn what is reproduction, importance of reproduction, do organisms create exact copies of themselves, and types of reproduction. Now let us understand what is reproduction. It is the method of producing new individuals from the pre-existing ones, or it may be defined as a biological process in which an organism gives rise to young ones similar to itself. Like we have seen, a cat gives rise to a kitten, a dog gives rise to a puppy. What is the importance of reproduction? What is the necessity of this reproduction? It helps in maintaining the existence of species on the earth. We are able to see different species because of this reproduction process. It helps in increasing the population of the species and it helps in the evolution process. It transmits favorable variations from one generation to the other. Now the question arises that do organisms create exact copies of themselves? If a cat is giving rise to a kitten, is that kitten exactly similar to its parent or is it somewhat different? So, the basic event in this reproduction process is the creation of DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid. Now, the information that is for the basic body design are transferred in the form of this genetic material, that is DNA, which is contained in their chromosomes in the nucleus. So the DNA, it makes copy through the DNA copying or DNA replication or DNA duplication. But during this process, certain changes occur and these give rise to variations. Now these variations, they may be beneficial or they may be neutral or they may be harmful for the organism. Now coming to the types of reproduction, there are basically two modes of reproduction, that is asexual and sexual reproduction. Now this asexual reproduction, it is performed by a single organism, that is it is uniparental. In this, there is no involvement of gametes, thereby no fertilization process is there, and in this type of reproduction the daughter organisms, they are genetically identical to the parents. Whereas in sexual reproduction, two parents, that is the male and the female, are involved, or we can call it as biparental. In this, the offsprings are genetically different from the parents due to the variations. Now here, there are different modes of asexual reproduction: fission, fragmentation, regeneration, budding, vegetative propagation and spore formation. So fission, coming to fission, it is the splitting of a mature cell into two or more cells of the same type, and it is of two types: binary fission and multiple fission. Binary, if the cell gets splitted up into two cells of the same type, it will be known as binary fission. And if a cell gets splitted up into more than two cells of the same type, then it will be known as multiple fission, that we are going to study tomorrow in detail. So this was all for today. Thank you.